Hey everyone, we're going to start. Starting promptly today. We got a lot of stuff to do. Can we begin with roll call?
Maggie? Here. Hamza?
Right.
Sarah? Here. Dylan? Here. Karima? Here. Nima? Here. Vicky?
Here.
Yvette? Here. Milani? Here. Maria? Mariah? Here. Mariah Harrison?
Here.
Kainak? Rolo? Carolyn? Adrina? Manar? Abdurrahman? Kevin?
Okay, so first thing we have NJPIRG. So I see Jen's not here, but that's fine. You guys can take the floor, explain like what NJPIRG is briefly, and like what the vote is, and the Senate can vote for SGA to endorse what the time is. Okay.
So, hi everyone. My name is Bergen. I am a grasshoppers coordinator on the plastics campaign here, and that's our initiative for this semester. Where, long story short, we're working to ban plastics against single-use plastics on campus. Currently, we are working on our referendum right now, and we're just about have the amount of votes that we need to close Rutgers North, but we would really appreciate if SGA would be able to endorse us, and what that's doing is pretty much just taking a picture, publicly showing your support for us, and one, we would really appreciate it, two, it would help us to keep doing the great work that we do on campus. Some of the things we've done the New Voters Project, we help set up the food pantry on campus, we're currently working to ban single-use plastics on campus, and then we also plan to do some things in the spring. We're going to be leaning more towards like our No Hunger, No Homelessness campaign, but while also working on plastics as well. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I think that's pretty great. And the picture will just be with a really cool banner that says "Vote Yes NJPIRG" and currently stuck together.
Can you guys just explain what voting yes for NJPIRG means?
Okay, so on term bills, it kind of depends on what division you are and pretty much what school you are. We have an $11.20 waivable fee. NJPIRG is fully student funded and fully student run. We don't have any funding coming from the university. So all that voting yes means is when you're voting to keep this waivable fee on your term bill, you don't have to pay it. It's just voting yes to keep us present. So students have options. What does NJPIRG stand for? New Jersey Public Interest Research Group. Any other questions?
So it's a nonpartisan.
No,
group?
nonpartisan.
Every state has one, or
we have 35 chapters all over.
Yeah, we have 35 chapters in 11 different states. So there's the student PIRG, and then obviously according to like what state you're in, you'll have your names for NJPIRG, but then there's CalPIRG, WashPIRG, OSPIRG, Chiefs, MassPIRG, all of them. And we're all student funded across the country, funded a similar way. It's just according to the university policy or state policies that they kind of determine what happens. So in New Jersey, Rutgers specifies that we have to have a referendum every 3 years for students get to vote to reaffirm our fee. So that's just kind of how it works. But every state will like differ a little bit as to like how the student funding goes about.
So you guys can have a discussion on it if you want, but we're just asking for endorsement of SGA saying that we endorse yes to keep the waivable fee. So discuss or have a motion to vote either way.
Straightforward.
Motion to endorse yes on NJPIRG's question?
Yes.
So to endorse? Motion to endorse? Okay. All in favor? Just keep your hand up. All yes? And all abstaining? Okay, congratulations. We can put out some things on social media. We endorse yes, please go voting station. Which schools are you trying to get the last push for?
The 3 schools we're still pushing for is business undergrad, criminal justice undergrad, and law undergrad. But Newark and Black Hawk, like, really doing a great job across our good campuses. Like, I'm going to be getting people to talk about them in this week, actually.
Okay.
So, congrats, guys. You guys done a great job. This is just going to be like an awesome, like, long push to just help get those extra voices.
And you want to take a quick photo?
Yeah, we can do this at the end of this meeting. I don't know what you guys would prefer to do a photo at the end.
Okay, at the end of the general session, we'll be done in probably like a half hour, maybe a little less.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so next we have the Senate funds. So something that's been brought up by Dean Williams and trying out is that like Senate funds aren't being used. Like each Senate pair has around $1,000. So unfortunately, kind of couldn't be here. But if you, I'm going to ask her like maybe write a memo on like how you can use your funds, how she wants to be contacted about it. You can use it, for other things besides co-sponsorships. Like kind of outside the box, you have $1,000 for each pair. So just wanted to bring that up. The next thing we talk about is like accountability on attendance. Something else that Dean Williams brought up is that we're elected by the student body. We have to maintain our attendance and not only just show up, but we have to be involved in a lot of other stuff. Seems like some people are pulling the weight of others. We just want to put out there, no like bad feelings or anything. It's just like we just got to keep showing up because we're going to start enforcing an attendance policy that's in the Constitution regarding unexcused absences. If it comes to the point where you're not showing up enough, you can be impeached. As well as enforcing the 15-minute late policy. If you're 15 minutes late from the beginning of the session, you can't vote. So we're going to start doing that. So everyone who just came in knows it's fine. You're not 15 minutes late. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. We have a Judicial Council nominee, but he's not here yet, so we'll just hopefully wait. Go to the next thing. So yeah, e-board updates. Hamza, do you have anything specific you want to say about like the upcoming events?
I'm just thinking of the use of events to be our keynote event that we're working on this month. Again, we're just trying to gather funds. Trying to see how we can co-sponsor and make it more affordable and subsidize it, whether that's a Chancellor's office or other hubs on campus.
Yeah, so we're on track to pretty much use all of our executive board budget. If any of you senators want to contribute to our Cornell West event that we're going to be giving money for, if you're a relevant senator to the cause, I guess, reach out, or if you want to be involved in any kind of logistics planning or anything, because more help in the area. And also, use the Salam event because we're using a lot of money for that. So those are November 21st and 23rd. So we just covered everything. The main things we wanted to cover were like the attendance and the Senate funds. We endorsed NJPIRG, people voting yes. If there's any other Senate updates, I don't know what the speakers of the Senate want to do, so we're waiting on the nominee.
I think we can bring up like the resolutions that we've been working on. So 2 big resolutions that the Senate has been working on are the getting apologetic to the LGBT community and using the documents for the immigrant community. So actually after this meeting we have a meeting with Human Services and our dreamers to finalize the resolution, and then I'll send it to the board and the Senate committee for everybody to look at. Another thing is last semester we passed a resolution for elections. And instead of having the same bumps that we went through in the spring, we decided as a Senate that it would be better for us to pass it and have something set in stone by the end of this semester. So next semester, whoever wants to run or however the election is going to be run, it's a smooth process, and that's kind of our responsibility. So we also put that amendment on for the Senate, and we're going to be presenting it next week for us to pass it, and hopefully get it passed by the student body also by the end of the semester. As far as I think that's it.
That's all good stuff. I think it's important to just keep on our scope now that we need to start forming the elections committee for the big election in the spring. So we start doing that relatively soon. It'll all go to the last week. Anything else you guys want to do? Because we're waiting on the nominee.
I'm going to go real quick. Updates on the event that we've been planning with, I've so far been planning with you and we're like finalizing the payment basically to him, coming out of e-board budget, and then we're also going to be partnering with any vendors that want to give us funds for that, and partnering with other organizations. So I need help. I need a lot of help with outreach, marketing, kind of all that stuff. So is anybody interested in kind of coming on to that event with me? Please. DJ Center is a perfect opportunity for you guys. Yeah, because I definitely want to do some, if you want to come on as well, thanks. Because I want to definitely do some outreach to DJs because it's all around that. But basically the event, so I've reserved rooms for Monday through Thursday. The Monday through Wednesday is going to be here in PRCC. We're going to be doing like just the showing of the documentary. There's 4 parts, if you guys didn't know that. So we're going to do 2 parts on Monday, and then the 3rd part Tuesday, 4th part Wednesday, and then Thursday is going to be kind of the culmination of the week with youth and that. So, like I said, if you're interested in helping plan that, I do need help with it. So I have you two, Ricky, anybody else?
Just to explain like that week, so it's gonna be like Monday to Wednesday like that, and then Thursday is the Yusuf Salam event, and then Saturday is the Cornell West. Kind of like a week, like theme thing.
So Harrison and I have been working on a tabling for the semester and postponing it, and then we realized that tomorrow is election day. And we see that was I believe calling them and to have a tabling about SGA elections and general elections and how people can have the polling places where they can go and then if people are on campus, then we are going to have, I believe, also this NJPIRG, people set up on campus to about voting. So we're going to have that going on in December. Like, please be there because I like me and some family with the tax schedule. So I hope to see senators and people members. I'll send out like a sign up Google Sheet. So that's one. Another one is so after what happened with the like almost what happened with the law school, and I started looking for it, and I started like getting like thinking, why not, as we do have a private committee that meets every week, why not have a public safety committee with a REPC and public safety, because students are first, but there's been like a feeling that like it's kind of the communication about safety and the things that are going on campus is not being sent out immediately to students, and that was proven to be almost shooting that happened. So I was going to talk to the committee with REPC and public safety to have that and how we can better the communication between the students and the administration.
Yeah, definitely. So really background on that, because I know some senators weren't there. At the open forum, the biggest concerns that were brought up were about parking and public safety. So those were the 2 things that we got like several questions about. So I think that's a really good idea. If you want to get a list of senators during your Senate caucus who are interested in doing in around public safety also reached out to us to have a meeting. So we're scheduling something like that, not just around like improving security, which is something that we need, but also just partnerships and building that relationship with
Yeah. Hey, Daniel. So he's our nominee brought up by Sarah. So begin the process for nomination.
Just one last thing before we start.
Yes.
Is everyone on Slack?
Yes. Oh my God, please.
Who is not on Slack? Okay, so please find Sarah or I after the meeting, before the Caucus meeting, so that we can get you on Slack right away. We really want to start using it ASAP. Okay.
Also, we have a guest here who wants to bring up a general proposal. Rocky, right? Yeah, so if you want to talk about what you want to bring to the table first. Yeah.
So real quick, we're going to finish our business and then we do open to the public.
Okay.
So
I don't know if we're going to transition into Caucus after.
Yeah. So after we do this kind of nomination.
Okay. All right.
Are we ready now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I sent everyone copies Daniel's resume. You could take the floor anywhere. Yeah, Sarah, you can say words if you want.
Yeah, so I work with Daniel in he's a freshman in the League of Special Abilities League, and I'm the mentor /TA for that class. And it's a bunch of the freshmen that are interested in pre-law, and throughout the semester, I kept telling and encouraging freshmen to really try to get involved in SGA and yeah, basically in how to be involved in general. So I reached out to him about the Judicial Council or the municipal senator, but he's very busy as he does work in the superintendent's office and just has so much going on. And he did want to get involved, but did not know how much of a confidence it would be, especially the senator. And so he wanted to test the waters with the Judicial Council. And yeah, I think it would be a very good fit, and he is very strong.
Hi. So Sarah basically read my short statement. Yeah. So sorry I'm late. I had a huge problem at work. Just like I said, I do work for a superintendent of schools for my high school district. I'm from Hudson County, so I work for Hudson County School of Technology. I'm a freshman. I'm a political science major. I'm just going to read stuff really quick. So since the start semester, I did want to be involved with SGA in some way possible because I was in student council in my high school. I work for administrators in my high school now, in my district now, so I just thought it would be a good fit. But due to certain circumstances, I couldn't run for the position. But since Sarah was talking about Judicial Council, I thought that this would be a great way. And running SGA is something that's both super important for the students and also something that is super hard. And because I worked on student council in my high school, and because I do work for a superintendent and a board of education, I think that these experiences will help me bring a whole different mindset to the table. I know how to effectively solve any problems should they arise, and I do know how to be a team player and allow both sides of the team or all sides of the team feel heard and respected and all that. So I just think that having me is a plus to both SGA and to Judicial Council because, so quick example, so one of the problems that I'm dealing with right now at work is that I prepare the agenda for the Board of Education, and one of the problems is that we're firing someone. But it turned into a big thing because the whole entire district got involved along with NJ.com. So my job is to basically find the middle ground, and the reason why I was so late is because I was dealing with parents and students and superintendents and principals trying to find the middle ground of how the students can feel heard and how the staff member who's getting fired feel heard. So I just think that having me not only is a plus to SGA, but also to Judicial Council because I'm just constantly trying to find a middle ground between multiple parts of the party. So, yes, I hope you consider my nomination. Thank you so much.
Hi, thank you for your interest. I can see you're truly motivated for the position. In your words, can you define what middle ground is and what would be a good middle ground solution?
Yeah, so just like I said, I think the most important part is compromise and allowing everyone a chance to speak and to feel heard. I think that now in this day and age, a lot of people just want to jump at each other's throats, and I think that it's very important to let other people feel that you're giving them a chance to speak, you're giving them a chance to voice their opinions, a chance to voice their thoughts, and I think the middle ground is something where not everyone's going to get what they want. That's just mission impossible. But if you try your best to allow everyone to talk and voice their opinion and give them the facts of what we're working with, I think the middle ground is being able, okay, well, this is what we have to do. This is what you want. Here's what we are able to do and how we can work. So in the case of the teacher who's getting fired, the middle ground for him would be cut his days, he can still work. That way the students are happy, they still get to see him, he still gets to keep his job. That's the middle ground right there. Okay? So I think middle ground in short term is everyone gets a chance to speak, everyone says what they want, whoever's on the opposite side says, here's what we can do, and at the end of the day, everyone's going to be happy, but they're going to get a little piece of what they wanted.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's like beyond satisfactory for being an arbitrator. That's literally being an arbitrator.
I tried.
So, you get a motion on the floor to vote for nominations? Yeah, for nine.
Motion to vote for nomination.
Okay. All in favor? Hands up. Okay. All against? All abstained? All right, congrats. So now we have one chief arbitrator and 2 arbitrators, and we can still nominate 2 more. So having a full judicial council will be really helpful and beneficial for the next election. So, yeah. Okay. We can open it up to the public and then move on to Senate Caucus after. So, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hey guys. So I wanted to propose having a multi-faith room here in the campus where people of different denominations can come and do maybe like a silent meditation or prayer. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a really big room, but I did notice that we don't have one on campus, so that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. We actually had a leadership retreat earlier this semester where people got together and they came up with different ideas to implement on our campus. And one of the ideas that was brought up, and actually that won a competition and is going to be implemented hopefully sometime soon, was like a meditation space or like a space that's for like stress relief or whatever it might be. So we can definitely work kind of that into the space. If you want to be involved in kind of the planning process of that, I can definitely get your copy of his conference.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to send that over,
Yeah, sure.
and then we can see kind of what's going on with that. But definitely, I see that concern, and we'll try to see that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you guys.
Does anyone else want to speak from the public or? Demons?
Yeah. So I just wanted to actually address 2 things because I was just listening. I think the security meeting is a great idea. I think it would be awesome to be able to really work collaboratively with RUPD, and I think they're very open to that. But I did just want to say something about like recent incidents that happened on campus. And I know I text Sabrina and Hamza, but I also just want to make sure like everybody is kind of looped in. That, you know, there have been different safety concerns, but that in all of the concerns that have come up, there was no imminent risk presented, meaning there was not like a person on our campus with a weapon who was going to, you know, try to harm people. However, there are individuals who have been reported to the authorities and are currently apprehended, and I know there was a message sent out by our chancellor with some of that information. So I think, number one, it's really important that if you haven't already done so, to please sign up for the text messaging and the, what is it called? Nixle? Nixle on your phone that gives you alerts. Make sure that you do read your emails because there are messages that come out from, usually it's the chancellor, sometimes it's our chief of police, sometimes it's the Rutgers. So there's a couple chiefs of police, there's Kenneth Cox, and then there's Chief Huertas. So we just want to make sure, again, that you're getting the information, but also understanding that there are times where if there's an active investigation happening, that information might not come out exactly at that moment because it might actually compromise the investigation. And so we want to make sure that anytime you all have questions, this is what I'm here for. I'm usually around the table for those conversations and can share as much information as I possibly can. So don't hesitate to reach out and text me if you need anything. The second thing is just about the interfaith space. I just wanted to make everyone aware that we do have several faith-based organizations on our campus, and that those organizations have advisors, and that any organization can come together to reserve any of our available spaces for any duration of time that's needed or desired in order to hold space for any practices, traditions, meditations, prayers. So we just want to make sure, I want to make sure that we understand that because we have such a diverse community, we do try to meet the needs of everyone in the community. And if you ever have any questions, I would very much suggest reaching out to those faith organizations. So.
Are you representing a certain faith organization or just?
No, it's really something for everyone. It's not just for a particular group.
Thank you, that was a good point. I think of that. So yeah, no one else from the public wants to speak. We can take our photo of NJPIRG and then move to Senate Caucus. Do you guys want to do it like on this wall, or do you want to do it like this in the background?
Maybe we could do it there.
Okay.